in my job, it's not that I can't carry, I can, as long as I'm not on a military base, which I do work on sometimes. So there are certain days I like literally cannot take my gun out of the house to work with me. I don't agree with it. I don't like it, but that's a federal charge that I'm not willing to catch. You see what I'm saying? I think that's dumb. I think it's really, really dumb that you can't carry a gun on base. You know what I mean? Because we've had base shootings before. And like, it's the fucking military. You know what I mean? Like, even they can't carry, to a certain degree. So I will never agree with that. But anytime I'm not on base, my gun at least stays in the car. You know what I mean? There's certain places where I work where I can carry, and even if they don't agree with it, fuck them, I'd much rather have my gun on me and lose my job and be as safe as I can be than to not have my gun on me and then wind up dead because I was following your stupid rules. It's kind of like the whole license to carry thing here in Texas. Prior to, when was it, 2020, 2021, we didn't have constitutional carry, but we finally got it. Okay, guys, I've never had a license to carry. I've just carried a gun. You know what I mean? The state of Texas is not going to tell me if I can carry a gun or not, because on the off chance that I end up in a situation where I need a gun and don't have a gun, and then I needed a gun, that might be the very last time in my entire life I needed a gun but didn't have one. You see what I'm saying? So before the state of Texas had constitutional carry, I still carried. You're not going to stop me. It's like telling me not to carry a gun in the post office. Who the fuck is going to stop me from carrying my gun in the post office? Who? You? The police? The police don't hang out at the post office. They're not going to stop me from carrying my gun in the post office, even though it's illegal. The base is a little different because they have people that are armed at the front gates who can and do check your vehicle. You know what I mean? So that's a little different. But or a bank. You mean to tell me I cannot carry my gun in a fucking bank? Really? Banks get robbed, okay? And people get shot in banks during robberies. I'm not taking my gun inside of a bank. It's not happening. I'm taking my gun in there. Don't like it? Eat dicks. It's the dumbest thing. It's like a gun-free zone. I mean, we just watched, and I'm not going to dive too much into the political thing, but we just watched the Uvalde thing, right? And that elementary school was a gun-free zone, wasn't it? Anytime I walk into a school, if there is not like a physical metal detector, okay, or like some sort of armed personnel that works for the federal government stopping me for taking my gun in there, my gun's coming in there with me. I carry every day, all the time, 24/7, 365. I sleep with like 2 or 3 guns next to me, because bad things happen. And the moment that we realize that all these stupid fucking gun-free zones aren't doing us any good, the better off we're going to be. So, yeah, my gun comes with me in the post office. My gun comes with me in the elementary schools because I'd rather have it and not need it and get in trouble for having it than, need it and not have it and then be dead.